Hey, what's up, guys? So, you all know what I'm doing here. I'm trying to find the best pitchers in the game and give everybody a good look at them. That's what I'm trying to do. Pretty much it started with I was seeing all these big name pitchers on here, and, I didn't get to face them at all. And I was curious about, what they could do, how they throw. I mean, honestly, I'm addicted to this game. Love baseball. Love this game. So, pretty much, most of my videos have been different pitchers, and I did just now get this YouTube channel started. So, it's still fairly new. Not a whole lot of views. Not a whole lot of likes. Hopefully, y'all will like these videos. And subscribe. I'm going to take a second today, actually tonight, and I'm just going to go over, and give some maybe tips and techniques on how to build a good team. Stuff that I definitely couldn't find when I started, because the only videos that they had on YouTube was of guys who really had no idea what they were talking about and gave a bunch of bad advice. So for any of y'all who are starting out and are trying to build a good team, this video hopefully will help you all out. Alright, first off, let's start right here. Okay, it shows I'm an all-star, possibly getting ready to move to superstar. I don't know if I'm going to do that yet or not. But of course, when you start the game, you start off at rookie. My first bit of advice is don't go any higher than amateur, not for a while. You look at it and you're like, oh, there's gold, oh, they're giving me a number 1 draft pick. You see that and you immediately start trying to rank up. But really, if you're trying to start a good team, that's one of the worst things that you can do. That's not going to help you in the long run. It'll help you get gold quick, but there's other ways of getting gold, a whole lot better ways of getting gold. And the biggest thing is okay, say you stay an amateur, right? Well, let's go here to compete, and you go to the daily challenges. Ignore my stuff today. I haven't been on a whole lot, and it just turned over. Looks like there's 19 hours left. But see, this right here is where being in those lower ranks come in handy, because every person that you face is going to be from your ranking. So every person that's in this right here, these top 1,000 or 959, I guess, is the most that's in this room. In this challenge, it'll be only people from whatever league you're in. So if you're an amateur, it's only going to be amateurs in this. Well, the thing is, so many people are trying to rank up so fast that it is so easy to get number 1. I actually started a whole nother account, and I've been working my way up through it. And amateur is where I stopped at, and every single day I'm at least in the top 5. So let's take a look at it. You get in the top 5 every day. Well, that's 50 gold for hits, 50 gold for runs, and 50 gold or 200 gold for wins. And then you start doing that for weekly. You got 300 gold, 300 gold, and 500 gold. And that right there is where you're going to get all your gold at. You don't have to try to rank up to get to the gold. That right there is the best way to get gold, open up player packs, and hope for the best. Honestly, I'm trying to think, but, well, here, let's, while we're talking, go over here to tournaments real quick. Okay, we'll go to join tournament. Now, my tournaments, the lowest tournament that I can do is 10,000 cash. I'm not spending 150 gold for a 3-star player. That's not going to happen. 10,000 cash is the lowest of mine. If you are in amateur league, or I think it's below intermediate, if you're below intermediate, your cheapest tournament is 1,000 cash. Okay, so that's 4 games for $1,000. Okay, now here's where your next bit of gold comes in. One, 1,000 cash gets you 4 games, almost guaranteed, especially at that skill level. It's easy to win those games. Well, then that comes in handy with this right here, because the more of those tournaments that you play, the more likely you are to come in 1st through 5th. And that's what we're all going for. So tournaments, you play that. Well, also playing those tournaments are going to help you with this. Now, this is your achievements, and of course, I've completed most of them. Still haven't gotten the stills in a game. Need 8. But this is where you're going to get most of your cash, most of your gold, and playing tournaments for 1,000 cash is going to really put you on a fast pace of unlocking all these achievements, unlocking all that gold, winning all the weekly tournaments, winning all the daily challenges. I mean, it's, there's really not a better way of doing that. The experts are fairly easy to do. Insane, I've been working on them. I've actually only been playing for about a month, and I'm already like 30 games away from 2,000 games played. So they're not hard to, it's not a hard thing to rank up in. It's just, it takes a little bit of time, but if you want to do it proper, stay in a lower league and, just work through the weekly challenges and try to get most of these right here. And like I said, doing tournament games is the quickest way of doing that. I don't even bother with league. It's so difficult to get a win in that. It's not even funny. But like I said, you're in the lower league. Do a tournament game for 1,000 cash. Get 4 games. You're building your stats. While also getting your challenges done. So that right there is a huge thing too. Let's see here. Everyone wants to do club challenges. We ain't really been doing it at all this weekend. That's actually really sad. I'm not even going to hit on the member participation. But let's see here. Okay, yeah, another thing about cash. The first thing that people want to do is, let's see, I have 159,000 saved up right now. Which, by the way, is not a lot in this game. It's really easy to get cash like that. But the first thing people want to do is they want to start building up their upgrades. Because you see it and you're like, oh, well, that's the only thing I can really spend cash on, so that's what I'm going to do. If you're staying at a lower level, what I suggest is buy tournament games. Pay your way into tournaments, win some games, win some players, and rack up the gold. Unlock achievements, do that kind of stuff early on, and save yourself from having to spend 10,000 on a tournament later on. I kind of did it the long way around. It didn't take me all that long, but I play a lot. If you're not playing non-stop, really doing it the smart way is better anyways. It doesn't matter how much you play. I would suggest stay at the lower level. Don't worry so much about these. Maybe buy 1 or 2 each while you're still at the lower level. I've put mine at 10. That's really about as far as I'm going to go right now at the level that I'm at. I really don't need anything. I've been winning most of my games, the computer games and the, live player games. But really what you want to do is you want to rack up as much gold as you can. And just either wait for the weekends when they do the number 1 draft pick for 225 gold, or honestly, unlocking the 5 for 1,500 gold, you can rack up the gold so quick it's not even funny. And you're pretty much guaranteed to start getting good players. Honestly, you could very easily have a 4-star team before you ever even move up out of amateur. You don't have to move up to get the gold. And that way, when you start moving up to get all that gold, well, you can actually spend it on stuff that you really want and not just trying to get good players because you already got a loaded team. Let's see here. I've got some more stuff to talk about. Okay, we'll go ahead and talk about this. This isn't really it'll help out somebody, I guess. Really, the scout box, all it is just possible tradable players in the future. At my level, this really doesn't help, but if you're just starting off, maybe spend something. Not bad players in there. Okay, we got the 5-star box here. See, I hate the way these things are set up because, one, Okay, this is a 5-star box for 250 gold. But yet there is a chance that you can get 6,000, 5,000, and 4,500 cash. And if anyone has seen one of my later videos, it's not fun getting cash when you spend a lot of gold. Not at all. So anyways, we got, a 5-star starting pitcher who would be great to have. I'll be honest, I'm not sure how to pronounce his last name. But the chances of actually getting that is so slim that these are pretty much scary to go for. You got the Prime box. Ichiro Suzuki would be great, but personally, I don't have a use for him. My outfield is pretty loaded right now. And again, I would never want to take a chance on 10,000, 15,000, or 20,000 cash for that much gold. Now, the Legends box, it's going to be extremely rare for you to actually have a shot at getting Reggie Jackson or any of the other legendary players. I think last it was Nolan Ryan, which I would have loved to have, but I didn't even bother going for it because look at that 25,000 cash, 40,000 cash. I'm not spending 2,000 gold for cash. That's just not going to happen. Yeah, that wouldn't be able to handle that. If you have so much gold, you don't know what else to do with, maybe take a chance on it, maybe try for it, have at it. If you're trying to build a team, don't waste them on the mystery boxes.